Hey guys, welcome to the American Tech Page. Okay, so today we are looking at different kinds of oils that you see in front of you here. So we're going to start from the cheap brand all the way up to the more expensive brands. Now, I have used these oils in my vehicle, my personal vehicles. So now this is my own opinion, but I've done my research on it and this is what I found out about these types of oils. So let's jump right into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you liked it. If anything that I could do different to make my videos better, or something that I might have missed, or your own opinion that you want to put down into the comments below, feel free to do so. I appreciate any kind of support. So let's start with the STP synthetic brand. So this synthetic brand is the STP synthetic 0W20 motor oil. So this is compatible with Dexos, which is the GM oil specification that I would highly recommend putting this in your GM vehicle. Don't put anything else if it's not Dexos certified. So definitely stick with that Dexos if that is what it calls for. That is one thing that I will say, that if it does not say Dexos on the front of it, don't go with it. So now that we get that out of the way, so these STP from AutoZone, I pick up these because they're real cheap and you can't go wrong with the price, guys, on this. And plus, it's quality oil. So if you look down here for gasoline engines, certified, right here, certified. You're like, wow, anybody put that stamp on their oil. So let's look at the back. So if we look at the back, we'll lay it down here. You can see that it says API service SN. So we'll go up here, meets or exceeds the requirement of ILSAC GF-5 API SN plus and all previous API standards. So the SN standard is what most of the oil manufacturers will go through, and that is what they have to either meet or succeed. So just by saying that, is this a good oil? Yes, this is a good oil. If 0W20 oil is what your car calls for, yeah, I would recommend it. Put this in it. This is not going to hurt your engines. Now, me personally, the reason why I say that I would use any of these oils besides this one, I'm just throwing this one in here just to show the standards, but any of these oils like this right here, I would use in my vehicles as long as that's what it calls for. So just like all these 0W20 or 5W20s, I would use any of these from the STP, the Valvoline, or the Castrol Edge. So why do I say that? Because they all meet the same specification on every one of these. So right here's that one. We come over here, right there's that one. We flip it around to the back here. And let me find it here. It's a little hard to find on camera. So we'll come back to that one. Oh, there, right there it is. Y'all probably saw that before I did because I'm trying to look at a camera and look at the jug at the same time. Right there is that one. Look at the back of this one. Oh, right there is that one. And right there is that one. Even on the back of the AC Delco, right there is that one. So these oils all meet the same specifications. So I change my oil every 3,000 miles. Whether, I mean, yes, I change my oil more than the recommended for sure, because you know what? This right here is my insurance policy. Oil breaks down over time. So you get carbon deposits in your oil. You get everything nasty comes down and gets into your oil. Whatever bypasses those rings, the fuel, the carbon, the breakdown and wear after it wears, little tiny microscopic metal particles, they all get into your oil. So I change my oil every 3,000 miles. 3,000 miles, 3,000 miles. It says right here, 7,500. No, I would not do that. Or no, I'm sorry. That is 7,500 on the high mileage. So anything over 7,500 miles. 75,000 miles. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm new to this. So some of these oils are going to be recommended 5,000 mile intervals. To 6,000 mile intervals, you go with the Valvoline 1 year, and it says 1 year oil change. Don't do that. I would never do that to one of my vehicles. Now, that's my personal opinion, but I would never do that to one of my vehicles. The reason why I say that is because changing it every 3,000 miles, yes, is it more expensive? Sure. But would you rather drop $500 over the course of 5 years? Or would you rather drop $5,000 in 1 day because you blew up your engine? So all those factors go into how you want to treat your engine. Now, when people say that, well, my recommended mileage is 5,000 miles on a BMW oil change. Okay, if you want to go that, fine. If you can change it before that, great. 3,000 miles is my, I'm going to say my maximum that I change my oil, because I want my engine oil to be clean all the time. I drive my truck a lot, and I put a lot of hard miles on it with the trailer and everything else. So I definitely want my oil to be clean anytime that I can. So I would definitely recommend changing it at 3,000 miles. Now, I am not sponsored at all by AutoZone, so this is just my opinion, and my opinion only. I like STP oil because it is cheap, obviously. The oil filters normally come with it when you buy your motor oil in the jugs. You'll get a filter with it with a good deal. And AutoZone's filters aren't that bad at 3,000 miles. I mean, any filter that is cheap, as long as you're changing it at 3,000 miles, it has to meet a certain spec also. So, yeah, I mean, go cheap, change it every 3,000 miles. Or if you want to go 5,000 miles, sure, go the more expensive route. Can you? By all means, I don't see why you can't. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I think will cause the car's longevity to be better. So I want to hear your all's opinions on what kind of oil you use, why you use that oil. How long do you guys normally go on an oil change, and why? Is it because the dealer told you that? Is it because your local automotive technician told you that? Or is it because your friend told you that that's what your car calls for? Anything like that, definitely leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, or even the dislike button if you did not like this video. And I appreciate any kind of support, even the negative ones. It helps me build. So by saying that, I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope I helped out a little bit. Hopefully I cleared up some misconceptions about oil. I appreciate the watch. So until next time, guys,